Alright, today I will be reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, this is going to be a quicker intro. I won't go too much detail on the film because if you're watching this, you've probably already seen it. All you need to know is that Peter wants to date MJ, but Twitter user Mysterio is doing some wacky shenanigans with Nick Fury, and they fight some monster elemental things until Mysterio reveals he's evil and punches Peter really hard with drones. Then Peter and MJ kiss, and that is the end. And Mysterio pulls a Twitter and doxes Peter. Alright, so a lot of issues I've had with Homecoming, I still have here. They still apply. I do not like Tom Holland's portrayal of Spider-Man. However, a few things are fixed here, which makes me believe that he's more Spider-Man as the movies progress, which apparently was the plan all along, but I don't know if that's really true or not. I see how he is in Homecoming, I see how he is in Far From Home, and then I see him in Endgame. It feels connected, but I don't know if that was the plan from the start. But in this film, he has to struggle under the expectations and pressure that Tony Stark left when he died in Endgame. Peter's struggling to try to take up his mantle, and he's trying to also juggle being Peter Parker. Now, this is actually really nice. It takes what Uncle Ben did, but flips it on its head. It still has Peter learn that he needs to be responsible, but now he has to live up to the person that died. I really like this change. Peter Parker is not responsible at all in this film. He has learned nothing since Homecoming. I praised it in Far From Home. I praised the rubble scene and how it made him Spider-Man. Well, that's just invalidated here. At 2 points in this film, he mentions Tony, the beginning and the end, while the rest of the movie treats Endgame like a joke. They have Peter being selfish and putting others at risk the whole movie. Example, the drone scene, where he nearly killed his entire bus of students. Come on. Telling MJ about Mysterio. Wow, you just put her at risk to a supervillain. Look where that got you. Ignoring Nick Fury, even though it wasn't actually Nick Fury. I mean, it's still you're still holding off, the most powerful man in Marvel, just ghosting him. He might not be the strongest physically, but he has the most connections, that's for sure. I did like some things. I enjoyed the music. Even if it's not as good as the Raimi films or the Webb films, I still say it's pretty solid here. It's not the best music out of the trilogy. I still think No Way Home has the best music, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, the writing is far better here. I think that they wrote MJ and Peter really well. I don't think it's better than Gwen and Peter in the Webb trilogy, the duology. But have I been saying the Mark Webb duology this whole video? I'm too lazy to go back and check. So yeah, I lost track. I believe their relationship, and I think, although it's not as good, it's still pretty good. No, still pretty great. I still love Ned. Please don't make him Hobgoblin. 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 Please do not make him Hobgoblin. I hate the suits so much. These suits don't even look like Spider-Man. The red and black just doesn't fit him. I miss the red and blue Homecoming brought us. I hate the extreme technology some of the suits go, and then I hate the far off from Spider-Man suits we get. Just make it red and blue cloth. Come on. Please! If movies from over a decade ago can get this right, well, so can you. I also really liked Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. I think he gives off this unstable yet perfectly planning vibe that I've only seen recreated once, and that was Heath Ledger's Joker. That he's crazy, he's mentally unstable, but he has a plan. And I have not gotten that feeling since The Dark Knight, which is high praise. Out of the three movies, I think that out of the original villains, yeah, I see you, No Way Home. I see you. Out of the original villains between Vulture and Mysterio, I think he's pretty good. I think he's better than Electro and Lizard in the Webb films. Debatably, he's definitely better than Venom and Spider-Man 3. but I don't put him up there with Doc Ock or Norman Osborn. Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina really did good on those. But just the deception in the film he has, like, he has the best scene in the movie. The deception scene that Peter had, where it's just illusion after illusion. I'll play it in the background now, but it's just like, it's so trippy. And apparently they actually scaled out the whole building exactly where everything would be. Like, there'd be a wall here where Peter punches, that a crane would be there, and it's so well done. And it actually ties into the Tony guilt as well, that Mysterio kind of is like, hey, if you were better, Tony wouldn't have died. And that really ties into his central conflict in the film. Like, maybe if I did something, maybe I could have Tony. But, you know, he has a great final fight. Did you know that the Far From Home is the only film that has a ending battle during the day? I find that really interesting. But it's not even him physically fighting him. It's the drones. Yeah, drones. I said that right. Yeah, drones. That doesn't sound right. Drones. It sounds weird. I'm saying drones so much that doesn't sound like a word. But he just uses them to, like, make an illusion, and Peter has to rely on his spider sense, which is also a really good scene. I'm just kind of spitting my thoughts here. I don't have them as organized here about Mysterio. He has a very good, well, quote-unquote death. I don't know if he's actually dead, because in the concept art for No Way Home, he was in it, but, you know, that might not be canon or whatever. But, just that he got, like, the last second he came in and shot Peter, but missed, obviously. He died. Well, but that even that last second, that was an illusion. I think that it just really shows how many levels he takes it. Because he infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D., he got Peter's trust, he got Edith, he got the drones, he fooled the world into thinking he was a hero, and then he died. And even when he's dead, he's still the villain. That's the best way I can put it. He's the complete opposite of Tony Stark. He's like the evil doppelganger of Tony Stark. Even dead, I'm the hero. No, Mysterio, even dead, I'm the villain. He doxes Peter, like, he just leaks that, hey, he's Peter Parker. Spider-Man is Peter Parker. Come on, guys. And he killed me. Yeah. And it's a very natural progression into the next film, which I will talk about after Venom 2. But I love Mysterio so much. He just did such a great job. Yeah. Sorry if this isn't a super long video. I gotta work on the 1,000 subscribers. Well, actually, we're at 3,000 now, which, thank you all. I don't deserve it in one bit, but thank you. I'm working on the special. It's a Q&A. I'm trying, I promise. I'll try to do some more live streams, and, yeah. See y'all, and, No Way Home review is gonna be a big one, so I'll see y'all there. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Okay, that last one, that sounded far too much like a phone call.
Spider-Man's name is Peter Parker.